Alright, let's get in the frame here. Okay. Alright, you guys, so here's my Doug Mountain Arts video where I actually like sand things probably the way that they should be sanded, so because I've been like imagining that my lungs feel bad all day because I might have breathed in some resin dust and that would be terrible. But while in my asbestos reading, it like makes it sound like even like one little fiber that got lodged in there could like irritate your lung tissue and cause some mesothelioma. Resin fiber probably is also not good. What? Okay, one in a bit. Let me do this video first, okay? But I'm gonna show you some of these. I resin these rocks, you guys. I'm gonna zoom in here. Oh yeah, hear that click? Okay, so I resin these guys. They're beautiful, right? If you've seen my Tide Flats video, this one came from the Tide Flats. But it's got some stuff on the front I don't like, so I'm gonna sand that. This guy, also beautiful, resined. Accidentally got a sparkle on it. I just have some resin to clean up tonight, and I would like to finish these. I've kind of got them sitting to the side, like, what are you gonna do with these? And probably like nothing. Oh, did you see this that I brought home the other day? For cutting, that'll be a beautiful, well, that's almost just a beautiful sample to sell too, eh? Or art, put it in something's face. Anyways, so we got that. This is my cutting tool. So. This beautiful purple schist here. That will, now that I think about it, no, that'll probably pick off. See the nice colors? But this side, see how I let it sit? So I'm gonna sand that. This too, it's very pretty. But I'm gonna sand that. Oh, and this thing, love this thing. Look at this blue metamorphic rock. I think that'll come off. Some of them, yeah, that'll come off. But this, see how I got the edges there? So the trick is like, and this, I don't know. I'm not sure. That was too big for me to put a magnet on. See, like I could have just put a magnet on this side. Oops. And there's nothing wrong with this side at all, right? Not a pretty piece of unkite, but too perfectionist for that. And then this little thing. Oh yeah, I love this thing, but look, I did the same. It's got that, right? Okay, so what I should have been doing is I should have had ooh la la mask here. I should have had a mask. And I should have had these gloves, and maybe I should have even had a better mask than this, but you know, protects against COVID. So should be fine. These are like neutral gloves that I like. Oh man, be making mistakes. When am I ever gonna learn? Well, I'll learn a little bit every day, but this is like some 120 garnet paper. I'm not really too concerned about that. Well, I wouldn't use my really fine stuff on it, I guess, what I'm saying. I guess good. Okay, so I'm gonna put out a resin video too. I have like a 35-minute resin video, but then when I went to record the second half, it like did not work. And also this morning when I was recording for you guys, taking the resin out of the molds, which was actually like a really good show, it stopped after 15 minutes because I think somebody called me or I don't know. Something like that. So yeah, my lungs actually really hurt all day. But it could be because I kind of like recently quit smoking. And you know, like as soon as you quit smoking and then your lungs do really hurt. So is that phenomenon. So anyways, or this mask just stinks. I'm probably not going to get all this off. Maybe you guys want to see, but I want to hold it up. let it change, do you good. Alright. As long as it like, I mean, I kind of wanted to sand it till the edges came off. But even, I guess, if it, I don't know. Let's see. The other ones I did yesterday, I should have showed them in my video. I meant to, but they turned out perfect. So I'm going to have to watch that video. Like, I got a lot of videos that I just haven't aired yet. Yeah, see, I think the worst yesterday was, like, getting all this resin stuff actually, like, in my hands. It's probably absorbed by my skin. Probably is ooh la la toxic. And I do care, even though, right? Just want to live long to see wolf. Have a good time. Not be all sick and stuff, right? Anyway, sand. And then I gotta try to remind myself to just paint one side of this. Just one side, right? I can't, oh, do you guys like, are you double digits in your finger? I am. Sometimes it like gets stuck. Yeah, so we made a lot of cool resin products, but my lighters didn't really work out. I think like 2 lighter cases worked out, which is bunk because the colors on them are gorgeous. But yeah, sorry, there's just a lot of ridges in this one. But they crumbled at the top because I always put so much stuff in them. All right, well, I'm also very impatient, so it's kind of hard to like, man, that video that got deleted, it was good. It was really good. Wolf was helping me take the resin out. So in other news in Mad Dog Mountain Arts, yeah. What am I gonna do? I made that bunch of resin, so hopefully we can try and sell some. I don't have to. And this mask smells like Bounty sheets. Bounty sheets. Okay, I'm just gonna try that because that's not too bad of a lip, I think. Maybe nobody will notice. Or maybe they'll sit it down the same way that I did or whatever. That one wasn't great. This, oh, my fingers hurt now. This guy was easy. That one wasn't great. Let's see. Yeah, so I have hella videos to upload. It's just that like I've had to like, yeah, they've like shut down on me, or I've had too much to say and I had to like edit, and sometimes it takes me days to edit. Kept my mom busy for the day so that Wolf and I could kind of like work on the resin. The resin takes a long time, like even the next day. Yeah, so I'm starting to wonder if maybe this grit is not heavy enough grit. Maybe it's like 120 garnet. Maybe it's too small, right? It's too thin. I do have some thicker stuff, but that would mean I would have to go inside and start looking around. And we're kind of about experimenting on this channel too, so how about we like won't grind all of it down. We'll just see what happens if you leave part of a lip on your thing. If you can see if you leave part of a lip of resin on your rock, if you can still like shine over it and it doesn't look so bad. That's what we'll call it. What do you think? Ah, this one's huge. Ah, the worst. Hate this job. All right, it's a labor of love, right? It's a labor of love. Come on, Pebble, penguin Pebble. Just like, he just loves water. Turn some water on for him. He's good to go. I was gonna go up and work in the garden, but I can't figure out what to plant next. I don't know. I gotta look around and see if I got any carrots. Look at that kid on his bike. Oh, that's the dad on his bike. What's he riding? A CR. I can tell it's a CR from the way it sounds. It's all throaty. Yeah, listen, right? It's got that look to it too. It's got some power bar in there. Some 2-strokes. I had a 4-stroke for a long time. And I would never like ride a 2-stroke because I was always like, oh my god, it's gonna kick into its power band and I'm gonna fall off. But touche. Touche. I did crash one time and it was pretty funny. Crashed at my grandma's. And my grandma has like all these hills in her yard. They're like, I hit one stupid and then I hit the other, and like I was trying to show off, and then my helmet went like flying off, and my buddy stopped and he was like, oh my god, I thought your head went flying. I'll never forget. It was definitely like some of the funniest times, that's for sure. Okay, so this is about how long this took, and it kind of makes me like not want to do very much of this. So when you do your rocks, just try to do them one side and have a little patience, so you'll be like me, standing out here sanding my life away. Sanding my life away. All I did, like I worked out today, thank God, but then other than that, I just want to sleep, man. As soon as I wake up in the morning, my eyes are like ba-ding, and I start thinking about all the million things that I want to think about. I don't know, or that I don't want to think about. It's just really becoming draining. Is that your last pair of shoes you just got wet? Yes, it is. Okay, so this does have quite the lip on it, so I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys. What? Hold up already. Okay, one more fun show. 12 minutes of what? Okay, so then I've got this wood that I'd like to show you guys. I'm gonna come back around and just wanted to make sure the video, I would have been mad. That other video was probably, like I did one that was 35 minutes long with the resin that I'm gonna upload. But I don't know, you guys, if like, I don't know if he got me in frame all the time. I probably heard me like yakking away, but I don't know if he got me in frame. So here's my cherry wood, and I know it's kind of like, if you, I could have just smacked it, and I'm using a fish knife, yes. But so what I wanted to do, and I wanted to show you, is we're just going to cut all the rod out, and I'm going to take these guys inside so they can dry, and then we're going to make some pretty cool table art. I think that the best thing to do would be to get all the moisture out that you can, right? See me? I see you. And some of them, though, I like knocked in the middle, fell out. I'm just going to put them by the, it's getting near the time for using the furnace, but I'm going to put them by the furnace anyways. And yeah, just try to get the dirt. These ones got a lot of dirt in them. I got a lot of rot in them, but just because these are the parts that I think won't stay, but when the resin goes in, but then again, like, I don't know. Do you want to waste your time? I don't know. I have to show you guys. I've got that, still got that piece of wood inside that we were working on last year for, I almost cut my finger, because I want to use it as a butt for a table, but it's hard to decide how to get the rod off. Like, you gotta, especially if you're not sanding it, right? How are you getting this rod off? Like, and I started using my hatchet, and then my hatchet went missing, so now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I tried to like chip at it with a kitchen knife, but now two different tools, two different mediums. Now it kind of looks funny. So now I'm just thinking that I just got to put a top on it and not look at it at all, because that's the only way. But I really want to get into making tables, so kind of just should do some of this job. This is the cherry wood that me and Oli cut. And what have I got to say? So this tree is from like, oh, actually this tree's not as old as the apple tree. These ones aren't bad. I think they're like maybe 1940s apple trees, but it should be not too bad for being dry. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a few of these, and that's about, the market's coming up soon. I'm hoping that my friend is going with here. It should be good. I still got to pay the $50 to get in there. this works too, but then I just knocked that one out. But isn't it pretty? I might even leave the moss on there because it looks pretty. And I mean, like, as long as I didn't do clear, probably, you wouldn't see much of this, like, dirty wood, right? In the middle. Tips, tricks, tips. Yeah, so I have a few of these that I've got to clean up, put them inside, and then I've got one of those clock molds, and we could just make, like, not clocks, but I could probably make a table out of it. If I stack them together, I can make a tiny coffee table, but I really like to make some bigger ones, but we'll see, right? It's kind of like what I can do. What can I do right now? So anyways, here's another 20-minute something video. Thanks everybody for watching my resin, wood, whatever channel, and I'm going to go through that resin video. I'm going to go through that resin video again later because I'll show you all the pieces. They just took a long time to cut out this morning, so these are going to take a long time to get the stuff out of them, so you probably don't need to see it all. But please like and subscribe, or tell your friends if they want to do some cool crafts and work from home, because that's what we like. Here comes the bugs. All right.